Check.
Chat. Yep, we're just on the starting screen. So I'll go ahead and give me a second to put it on
Adjust.
Discord and stuff, and then we'll switch over. Fair enough.
DR.
I need to stop being lazy about this. One, two, uh. Three, uh. All right. All right, Chester, we're all good whenever you are, my man.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, switching to main.
Oh, you truly are beautiful, you know that?
Oh, Chester! Love you.
All right. How's it going out there, everyone?
Going well.
Well, let's just kick off the player introductions, and then I'll go into the game introduction myself.
Sounds good, my man.
Why don't we go with the lineup in roll 20? Starting with Prank. And for an icebreaker, let's go. What was your first ever cell phone?
Oh shit. All right.
Let's show our age.
Yeah, about to be. Yeah. I am the prankster, and I am playing Heretic, who is a SRO Solarian, and he doesn't believe in things like the normal Solarians do. So all of his stuff is electricity based, as opposed to like fire and cold. And man, my first cell phone was a Nokia. Man, that Snake game. My Snake game was good. We used to like, bunch of us get together in a circle and see who could go the longest. It sounds really bad the way.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a little
You don't go stand in the circle and play with the snake.
I'm done. That's my turn. I'm just not even gonna try. I'm not gonna. Sometimes I gotta take the L. All right, peace.
Tough room.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Okay, we're going in order of Discord. Is that what you said?
In the order of roll 20.
I
think that doesn't
in the
change.
middle.
Oh, then it does change. Well, then on my screen,
it's different for
TX
everybody.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm TX Boy. I play the Envoy. Yostara the Pearl. She's a Patra cat person. And my cell phone was also a Nokia. It was given to me my freshman year of college by my long-distance girlfriend's mother, who thought it would save our relationship. It did not. So,
wow.
there you go.
Though. Wow.
Oh, no, I mean, I gave it back when we broke up, of course, but it was a Nokia.
That's fun.
Bees, you want to go next?
Sure.
Bees is next.
Hey, on the bees, I'm playing Scrap, also known as Dan. He's a Sheeran and he's a mystic. Big fan of Abadar. Gosh, my first cell phone was also Nokia, but I didn't get it until I was almost done with college. My friends would tease me because I was the only one who didn't have a cell phone for the first couple of years, and so what I had instead was calling cards, and I had my dorm phone, regular old wired phone, and I had and so in my wallet I had one sheet of paper that I folded up that had every single phone number that I knew written on it. And so my friends would tease me that was my cell phone. I had to pull up a little sheet of paper that had everyone's. I'd write down everyone's number in a really tiny text. One little sheet of paper that had everyone's phone number on it in my wallet.
Oh, you didn't have a little black book?
I didn't carry around a black book. No, I just kept a sheet of paper in my wallet when I was in college. So and then I got a Nokia right before when I was finishing college. So
And that paper was white, pure, and virginal.
yeah, no friends. I also didn't have a car, but I did have several car keys from my friends. I made copies of all my friends' car keys, so I had plenty. I could drive lots of vehicles. I was a big moocher. My parents just dropped me off at college, and I was on my own. I had to make it happen, make it work.
Amazing.
All right. Oh, Rob.
Hi, I'm Rob, and I play Jornax. He's a half-elf, and he's an operative. He's been a little twitchy lately because he just feels his trouble bump is kicking up, and it really makes him feel like something's about to go down hard. And as far as my phone, I bought a phone from a buddy. It was his second phone. It was an old Motorola brick phone. If you've ever seen one of those things, it was one of the very first portable cellular phones because I'm old. And his first phone was a bag phone, but I didn't want that. So
Nice.
This was, one of these ugly brick phones. And I paid so much money for service.
That's right. I remember people texting you, and it cost $10 a text. I'm like, don't text me, even receiving them.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Do you remember when, before Google was popular, you had to text a number to ask a question, and then they would text you back?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember texting 411. I remember 411, but I don't remember texting. That's pretty cool.
Now that you say that, I remember. I don't think I ever did it, but I remember.
One of my buddies used to work for that company as a side job while we were in the Marine Corps.
Wow, that's cool.
And texting was the biggest ripoff because it was leftover bandwidth, cost them pretty much nothing to add it in. It was just pure cash for the phone companies.
I am shocked that a company would act this way.
Oh, and do you know why it had a 132, 144 character limit? Because the guy who invented the technology wrote out about 20 or 30 different texts and said, that's enough numbers. That's enough.
Well, I am Jester. I will be the GM tonight for Fall from Heaven into Hell, Starfinder homebrew game. This is the fourth time technically, me GMing, but first game that I've ever GM'd. And I made the mistake of trying to do a homebrew.
By the way, what was
What do
your
you mean?
phone?
What do you mean mistake? You're fine. Oh, yeah, what was your phone?
My first phone, well, I had one of those Nokia track phones, but that wasn't mine. That was a family phone. My first phone I got when I got out of the Marine Corps, and it was a Motorola Razr. That was
Those
the
were
first
sexy.
phone.
Solid choice.
And by the time I was done with it, all of the buttons had worn off, like the shininess to it.
Yeah.
By the way, that was my dad's last phone, and it was probably 40 or 50 years after he got out of the Marines.
Yeah.
Really?
But let's go ahead and recap a little bit. So we have followed the adventures of our 4 ODST. They drop down into an area with little to no knowledge of the terrain or what is actually going on in this planet. They were just told to go to this facility and rescue Dr. Bonder. He is a scientist who is designing a new means of space travel that will eliminate the need for cryogenic travel. When the party gets through the planet a little bit, through the city, they find out that this city is ravaged by war because something is up with this government. Something has taken almost a 180 on it from a respectable government to a dictatorship where everything is scheduled. Meals are scheduled, work is scheduled, travel is scheduled. But there is a resistance that some of the parties have noticed that seem to be fighting. It turns out that this Dr. Bonder is a part of this resistance. And when they do meet him, the pretentious doctor tells them, well, we're going to go through these tunnels and escape, and you're going to see something amazing happen. But when they first arrived to the building, there was a bit of a combat with some hard combatants in this room attacking these techs. From there, after they defeated them, moved through this facility, found robots. It's just been discovery after discovery. But they still have a lot of questions that have yet to be answered, and maybe we'll find some of them out today. So, last we left off, we were in the main room with all the scientists packing up their gear and getting ready to depart. Now, the party is only responsible for Dr. Bonder. So I'll go ahead and move you all to that screen. And it's your guys' show. Take it away.
I'm sorry, Chris just muted himself. Could you? We met Dr. Bonder.
Mhm.
What were we in the midst of right now when we came down to back to this room?
So
Seems like we
not
had.
only did you guys discover the ore that was found from these dig sites that the government set up and just left laying around, you found out how they processed the ore. You found robots that were obviously there for security and a vast army of them. You found a warehouse which has a tunnel that leads out of the facility, and you found all these technicians packing up gear and getting ready to get out of here. Dr. Bonder also showed his engine design, and that it is powering right now the entire building. He is completely off the grid. As well as you found supplies and stuff that has been sent out to the resistance. And I believe it was Heretic that wanted to come and get some answers from these individuals that work in this facility.
Yeah, I think I woke up the next morning kind of like before everybody was ready to head out and just wanted to kind of apply their brain about what is it that the government is actually trying to harvest. Because I remember you talking about some type of like shell. Cylinder that they're harvesting. And so I just wanted to try and come and ask them about that. See if there's any information that they might know about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dr. Bonder is currently not in this room, as these technicians are packing up and getting all the files and gear, wiping computers and things of that nature. But you can walk up and talk to any of them.
So I'll walk up to this close one and oh, that's Rob. I'll walk up to the snail, this Quarlu, and I'd be like, "You are a alien."
And kind of a bubbly kind of gurgle, yes.
Yes. Do you know why the government is harvesting these cylinders and what they're for? Just be very blunt and matter of fact.
Kind of see a little bit of foam come from the mouth.
I was not native to this planet. I came here to assist with the research, though I do believe a couple of the orc technicians worked on a project for the government.
Oh, then I will talk to them. You are not needed. And I will just go to the orc, closest one I can find.
The orcs are going to be this guy or this guy. I believe those are the only two in the room. Yeah. Oh, one up there.
3. Yeah.
That one?
Yep.
Yeah, so I go to the closest one and I said, "What is this about you working for the government? What kind of thing did you work on?" Again, just matter of fact, very pointed.
I was in charge of repairing equipment for them, excavators and such. We did have some pretty heavy equipment that not even mining companies got their hands on.
As he turns around and grabs a drink out of the fridge.
Yes,
Why do you
I
ask?
will take a drink as well. And I reach out my robot hand for a drink.
He kind of looks at you puzzled and hands you the drink that he had just opened for himself.
Thank you. And I will begin to drink it. SROs can drink it. They don't need to. And he will actually say, "I do this to put people at ease." And just like sets it down.
Kind of giving you a baffled, puzzled look.
So, what else did you need to know?
I wanted to know about the cylinders that they're digging out.
I saw a pile of them once they were opened. Didn't know what was inside of them, but they were mechanical or electrical in nature.
The cylinders are actually what the professor has used to make whatever new metal thing it is, yes?
No. The metal came from the earth that the government just threw to the side like garbage.
Oh, do you have any cylinders on you that I might look at?
No, the government collected those all.
Excellent. Well, you're no longer of use to me. It was nice to meet you. And I will just move on to the other two orcs.
Well, before you move on, this technician steps up from the back.
I saw one of those pods close up. One was damaged, and they tried to get me to repair it.
When it was not opened?
It was not open yet. It would not open until it was repaired.
And you repaired it?
I tried my best, but it was an odd technology. Best I could surmise was it was some sort of stasis device.
Some type of
There's
stasis device.
It's only, and he holds up his hands, about yang long and I'd probably say about 2 fists wide.
So it was keeping something in stasis, something biological?
More than likely, because I don't think a machine would need that kind of stasis.
Thank you for your assistance. And I just give him the Irish goodbye. I don't even say anything else. I just kind of it's like I got what I needed from him, and then I just move on to the next person. And I make a beeline. Actually, this guy looks like a technician, and I'm like, you, kind of nudge him. Do you know anything about the cylinders?
No, I just work on computers.
And I just keep walking. You, I'm just, I'm not intending to be so curt to just move us along, but I just imagine that Heretic's I need answers. That's all he wants.
What? Can't you see I'm a little busy here?
Yes, but this is important.
More important than wiping these drives?
He turns around. All right, what do you need?
What do you know about the cylinders? And was there
What cylinders?
the cylinders the government digs up that have changed everything?
They were carted off in truckloads. Probably found 30 per mine. I was part of the team that repaired the what do you call them? Heavy drills. And part of that was we had to load them alongside these tubes. Now, is that all?
Yeah, that's all you know.
Alright. And he just turns around,
Excellent.
goes back.
And I want to roll a sense motive, but also like I don't know if he would. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. He just goes to this final one and he says, "You, what do you know about the cylinders the government was digging up that had a biological contents within them?"
Nothing. I worked in the city until Dr. Bonder found me.
Oh, now I'm gonna do sense motive because I was told all the orcs worked on the same project, and that seems like a lie.
Alright.
It's a lie. It's a big liar face.
Let me find one of these guys' character sheets.
Actually, is there a sense? Yeah, there is sense motive. Oh, I'm actually trained in it. That's good to know. I will add that to my list of skills. 10. Yes. My ability to know everything is unmatched.
I thought you'd be worse.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
So,
Don't you get like a racial debuff to that check?
I think you're thinking of androids. But,
Oh, androids.
Mhm.
Oh, you're not an
Alright.
android.
Even with his -1, he got a 17.
Yeah.
So you see him as telling the truth. He worked in the city on something.
What is it you worked in the city on?
Repairing trucks.
Oh, see, I was told you were... I must have been mistaken. They said you worked on a government project in regards to the cylinders.
I mean, I repaired the trucks that were going to and from these quarries, but it was just trucks.
Did you see anything?
Mud, dirt, broken equipment, cracked windshields, flat tires.
That does go with trucks. This makes sense.
Now,
Well then.
he is actually going to look at you dead in the robotic eyes. And he's going to...
It's pretty racist against SROs, Jester, I'm just saying. My dead robotic eyes.
Yep. He is going to roll an intimidation against you.
Ooh.
With a nat 1.
I mean, I guess I roll a will. I think it's...
Yeah, I mean, normally it would be Will.
So he's just going to look at you and go, I am working, alright? Either ask someone else your questions, or get out of my face.
That was a
And he's looking
feeble
at
attempt to intimidate me. I need to know answers. And if that is all you have, then that is all you have.
Alright. And he gets up and walks away from you.
Well then, that is all he has. And I walk away, because that's all I know. And I will go back into our quarters that we have and just kind of like post up and just kind of like I imagine like my little repair things are healing me, and then wait for everybody else to wake up if they're not up already.
All right. Now, I forgot to find the quarters that I was looking for. So, we'll just, wasn't somebody staying in the, warehouse as well?
Oh, Rob.
Yeah. So let's jump over to Rob.
Dornax.
So, Jornax, you were watching the door.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Hang on one sec. My sheet decided to disappear on me.
And if I remember right, you were up on the catwalk.
That's right.
weren't you?
Yes. I don't
Throw
know
you
why.
up there.
Hang on a sec. It's just there. It goes. Okay.
I need to walk away for just a moment, but I will be listening.
There we go. Sorry about that. It was my thing was stalling. That first one.
First roll is a 16. With that 16, during the night, you've not only seen and heard these robotic forklifts and things like that carrying supplies out, but on occasion, you did see a couple of Dr. Bonder's workers come in, maybe grab some of the humanitarian rations, things like that. But all in all, there was nothing but quiet through the night. You did occasionally hear what sounded like a turret whirling in the tunnels, like it was tracking something, but it never fired.
Do you think that would have been enough to get my curiosity up?
Considering that you were told that there was a ample amount of turrets down that tunnel, and that nobody knows of these tunnels, that they're off any record, what would your character do?
Be suspicious.
All right.
I don't believe in bulletproof. Nobody knows anything, because if more than one person knows it, it's not a secret.
So, sometime during the night, you popped your head into the tunnel.
Okay.
Now, you would see that behind just about every bulkhead lip, there is a auto turret. But you were warned that if you're not in the system, these things will fire. How far do you proceed in?
I'm not going to go very far. I'm going to use my scope to look through and see if I can see anything that doesn't look right.
Well, I can tell you right away, at the end of this hallway initially, you can see that there is a bulkhead. It is locked, it is sealed, and it only opens when the robots come through. Now, when the robots came through, the guns would start to track. And then they would go back.
I'm going to have to kill my browser. It's locked up on me.
All right.
I can still listen to you though, so my character will be right back.
But looking off to the left, you would see there is a window that's overlooking fluid supplies into the experimental engine core, things like that. Maybe a tech or somebody coming down and monitoring the levels. As well as you might, when you get back, want to check to see if there's anything interesting about those.
Absolutely. Give me one sec. I'm launching the game now. Hopefully it'll stop
Yeah.
those shenanigans.
You do have a general area before any of those auto turrets can see you. I'd probably say that it's a good 15-20 feet into this tunnel.
Alrighty. I don't know what's going on tonight. I am having so much trouble with this thing. There it goes. It's just clocking on me. I'm sorry. Okay, so what would you like me to do as far as
Another
roll?
perception.
Absolutely. Um,
Yeah, it just looks like these technicians are checking the levels of the fluids as well as they're putting an apparatus down on these pipes.
okay.
Possibly to monitor the fluid levels, possibly.
So- So for some reason it rolled a 23, then it rolled a 6.
Oh. For some reason you are double rolling. We'll go with the 23.
Okay.
You would recognize. You're the one that's always trying to grab the explosives, right?
Yes.
You would recognize that these technicians have started planting a charge on these pipes.
I'm going to fire at them.
It is a plate glass window that is designed much like a spaceship.
Between me and them. Or
You're gonna compromise the whole thing.
actually, we have radios to talk to each other, right?
You do.
Yeah.
But
we have
being
comms.
that it's been 4 weeks since we played, I will
Yeah.
remind you that Dr. Bonder said that something big was going to happen when they left.
Okay. That's why I wanted to get somebody to get on the horn with it, get him, and talk to him before I do fire on anything.
All right.
So, I think that my best chance would probably be the Solarian. As far as Heretic, I think he probably has the best chance of being up at this time of night.
Sure.
Because they don't sleep. He doesn't seem to sleep as much. So I back off of 10, 20 feet and kind of whisper into my comm, "Hey, Heretic, you up? You around?"
Yes, I am doing system diagnostics to make certain all of my things are in operating order.
Something ain't right here, and we need to double check with Bonder and make sure that it's on the up and up.
What is not right?
There's some techs that are planting bombs on some windows over here out on the outside, access. And before I pop them, I want to make sure that they're not acting under his orders.
Is this was this before or after my conversation with the orcs?
I would say it's after.
Are they orcs? Is one of them an orc?
Are they orcs?
No. It would be the other technician that you spoke to, the Raphorian. There's
They
two
are-
technicians.
That's a negatory. No orcs on site.
Oh, what I will tell you is that they seem to be in a hurry to leave this place. All of them. They are erasing all manner of data drives. And if I recall, the main Dr. Bonder told us that he was leaving a surprise as he left. I
Yeah.
assumed explosives, but I could
Man,
be wrong.
let's be safe. Better safe than sorry. Why don't we check on that? And could you do me that favor? Because I'd like to be sure. Because I don't want to get my ass caught in a crack because we assumed something.
I can do that.
I appreciate it, man.
So I gotta stop doing my diagnostics. And is anybody else in the room with me? Like, is it the normal crew?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
trying to
the
figure out what I'm doing. I'm confused. Why would they blow up all of this stuff that they've built?
Because they don't want the government to get a hand on it. That is my guess. They seem to be allied with the rebellion. the insurgency. And as a result, I believe they are going to be utilizing this to deal a blow to the government. But we can talk to Dr. Bonder.
Yes. Yeah, let's talk to him.
I go over as well to Yostara. I'm like, Yostara, we are going to talk to Dr. Bonder one last time because Jordax has found someone planting explosives in critical places. We just want to make certain it's them, even though I think it is.
Okay, my sweet. Let's go talk to him.
Yostara, will you do me a favor?
I can try, honey bunny.
Will you talk to them for me?
Only if you ask nicely, Harry.
Please.
We'll work on it, but I'll talk to them.
Excellent. Yes, excellent. All right.
So,
So-
you all are in agreement. You're going to try to find Dr. Bonder.
Yes.
Well, we haven't heard too much from Scrack.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Scrack is little brain dead tonight.
Oh, good.
Scrack
Oh,
or
good.
bees?
Yeah, Bees is brain dead tonight. I apologize.
It's okay.
Scrag is on point. Bees
Scrack
not so
is
much.
Scrack is doing something. I just don't know what.
Calculating pi to the 150th decimal point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like he's because he's so impressed with the Empire, with the government, and all that they've built, and so he's not dumb. Like, he's got really high wisdom, and he's insightful to, like, as far as like sense motive and stuff. I think in general he has a sense of what's going on here. But he would, I don't know. I think he would be torn as to what side they should really be on. Although, Starfinder Society sent us here, and we're supposed to be with Dr. Bonder.
See, it's not that easy.
And yeah, I know. Shrock is conflicted about the whole thing, though. It just seems anti-civilization to, rebels and all that.
I imagine, like, Heretic just stares at him unblinkingly.
With his dead eyes.
With his dead robot eyes. So we make our way to Dr. Bonder, assuming we can find him.
All right, so you all head down the elevator from the room that you were given. Mind you, the room, again, has had fresh food put there, but it was dirty and dusty. And it looked like it had not been used for a long time.
Yeah, there's like battle bots in here.
Really need to get to know these guys.
There you are, Doctor. We were just busying ourselves until you're ready to leave, and we wanted to make sure that you're aware that explosives have been placed at several critical junctures. Were you aware of this?
He continues typing on the PC in front of him.
I walk up and put my hand on his shoulder.
He just gives you the slyest eye, like you just shot him kind of look. And he narrows his eyes. I told you all they were going to have a surprise as he hits the enter key on the computer. And this large mech starts to walk out of the room and go down the hall.
Towards us?
No.
No, away from us. Oh,
It's
are you not?
going-
You're not on the map. Oh yeah, you are. You're up there.
It's going down the pathway.
Jornax is on the map.
Yeah, Jornax is still in the.
Jornax is kind of always in purgatory.
So
Hey.
Jornax would see this large thing just start plunking its way down the tunnel.
Why do?
Jordax, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Dr. Bonder then hits the key again, and all of these, you just hear this wild clank, 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 coming from this direction.
They're all like.
As
"Ooh."
all the soldier droids start to walk down the hallway, following the same path. He begins typing again. Is that all you guys needed? Can't you see I'm a little busy?
Yeah, no, you
He hits the enter key again, and
do you.
3 large tank
Wait.
vapors.
We were sent here by the Starfinder Society. What do you need from us? Why are we here?
I'm getting him
Your
out.
job is to get me
Yes,
safely to the extraction ship.
Oh, that's right.
yes.
And he
Yeah,
looks at Scrack and goes, "Don't you think that would be easier accomplished with a large distraction?"
Yes, this is smart. You've had time to think about this.
I am one of the foremost intellects in this galaxy currently. And you guys dare come here and question me when I am almost finished with my work so that we can depart?
Oh, I didn't question anything. I was just making certain people are screwing you over. Yosaro! What do you have to say?
Yosara, why you bother him?
Throw her under the bus.
Doctor, you are obviously a brilliant man, and you must be used to working with people who are not as smart as you. Please take that into consideration and have just a wee bit more patience for those of us who don't have your genius level of understanding. It doesn't take you any real effort to be just a little nicer to the people who you have entrusted your life to.
I entrusted the Starfinder Society.
And
sent
they,
me-
in turn, have entrusted us. Thus, by the transitive property, you have entrusted us. I also took math.
So go ahead and roll me a diplomacy.
Okay. 22.
Nice. Good roll.
Very good.
Let's see what we got here.
We trust your planning ability. We wanted to make sure you had all the facts. You obviously had this one. We're just looking out for you, Doctor. That's all.
He pauses for a second. If you all get your gear ready,
Yes.
we'll be ready within an hour.
Understood. Heretic, go plug into the wall. Dan,
Yes.
go get Jornax.
I
Got
will
it.
plug into the wall. And he plugs into that wall right there.
Jornax! Shit's going down.
Jornax is in this room over here.
Oh, okay, over here.
Ah! Oh, it's just you, Dan. Dang, boy. You don't have to screech like that. I could hear you from miles away. There's this thing we humanoids call inside voice.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Call you on the old Nokia. What's that meant to do? Hey.
Doesn't he have an old Nokia or something like that? Wasn't that part of
Mr.
his...
Calms. Mr. Calms. No.
Oh, okay. I thought one of our characters had something like that.
No.
So I was told to get you. It's going down.
It's go time.
I think, yeah, I think we're running out of time.
Well, as my mentor always like to say, engage, number one.
All right.
Let's go.
Engage
So,
number
as you
two.
all come back in this room, you start to see some of the technicians and things like that leaving through the tunnel. Same tunnel you're about to take. As they walk past you in a rather quick hurry.
Looks like it's time to light the fires, kick the tires.
Yeah.
Now,
Bonder!
you got about, let's say, 50 minutes before he's ready to leave.
I try to flag one of those guys down. Hey, how long before shit goes down here?
Alright, you managed to stop a... Let's go with the slug guy again.
Quite
Because he's fun.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Real
He
quick,
starts bubbling from his mouth. Yeah.
how long before shit goes down here? You know, as in boom. Big bada.
The technicians, I think, set the charges for 2 hours.
Man, I hope they didn't screw up. Thank you. Have a good day. Get the hell out of here.
And he'll slowly move out.
I'm going to be looking for any type of equipment I might be able to utilize. Like if they, yeah, just
Go ahead.
anything that might be helpful to us.
While I'm looking around this room, you will mostly find fuel or parts from just mechanical machines that they have been equipping for either fighting or whatever it may be. There is going to be some power cells, some batteries, some ammunition laying around. So everybody give themselves 2 of their chosen ammunition.
I'll take 2 more batteries.
I'm gonna grab some for that machine pistol.
Now, this room would not have any food remaining, and
Somehow.
most of the stuff in the warehouse has already been pulled. All the material that Dr. Bonder has managed to make, most of the ammunition, and all but a couple bits of the food, which you guys would be sit down and eat. Because the robots are all sitting in the bay, and they are not moving at this point. The forklift droids. But you got about 50 minutes, and Dr. Bonder is still furiously typing away at this computer.
Yeah, aside from looking for equipment, I might just be chatting up, trying to speak binary to the robots and interfacing with them. But that's mostly just roleplay for flavor.
The forklift droids would mostly just say, "We have moved everything. We have moved everything. Job complete. We have moved everything."
Hey guys, they've moved everything.
Well, that's a sign. Let's go.
Dr. Bonder calls you all into the room.
Principal wants us.
I thought you liked order, Heretic says.
Yes.
When you all enter the room, You remember me telling you about the security system I have placed in the tunnel?
Yep.
Those 3 machines on this wall, and he points to this wall. Those that have DNA, go ahead and stick your arm in that contraption. It'll take a small sample of DNA. And I have set the computers to ignore anybody that is in this system.
I go ahead and do that.
He does it before he even finishes his sentence.
Yes, sir.
He looks at Heretic. Have this. And he hands you over a kind of like a badge, almost.
Can I sense motive? Like, what is it? Or ascertain what it is?
Go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Ooh.
Wow.
You would see it as a biological key card, but it does have a tracking system on it.
All right. And he just puts it on himself. Plugs it in, whatever he's got to do.
Yeah, so whatever it is, like stick his arm inside of the hole as it happens, and just grabs him. But
You don't even film a thing when this machine goes off. It does start to make a little bit of sound, and there's this little kind of orb
yeah,
of light that swirls around the entry point.
it's a cool little.
But at the
insect
most,
hand.
you might feel a little bit of heat. Not much, just a little bit.
Nice.
Nice. Been cold down here. That felt good.
After about 2 or 3 minutes, all the lights shut off. And Dr. Bonder goes back to typing on the computer.
Yeah, at this point I'm just ready to listen to orders, and so like Heretic just awaits for the next thing to happen.
Actually, I'm going to kind of peek over his shoulder if that is, since he's kind of ignoring us. And I'd like to kind of do a computer check just to make sure he's doing what
observe.
he's doing.
All right, yeah, go for it. To you, it looks like he's just double checking that the encoding of your guys' DNA went into the system.
Okay. It was just a glance. I just want to make sure he wasn't, uploading our DNA to.
Getting
Something
screwy.
else. Yeah. I don't need no Jornaxes I don't know about running around. Because
Alright.
if I'm bad Jornax, you don't want to see really bad Jornax.
All right. Well, once Dr. Bonder has completed that, he goes over to this pile of equipment, throws on a bag, and he picks up a briefcase.
I'm just escorting him at this point, like just following him around. I mean, he's our
Scrackus,
main
Scrackus,
guy.
right
So.
behind you guys too.
Now,
He's so
during this
fast.
entire event, you would have seen technicians, again, leaving throughout this periodically. They would have their own equipment with them, and a backpack, much like Dr. Bonner's. But
Do
Dr.
we
Bonner
need?
looks to you
Do we need
all.
one of those backpacks? Do we need one of those bags? Everyone else seems to have one.
They are just carrying personal objects, trinkets, some food, things like that. I mean, don't you guys have equipment with you?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah.
There might be some remaining equipment in the warehouse that you can look at. But for the most part, it's all been carted out.
Yeah. Were there any more, I guess, any more of those cylinders or the crazy technology or any like prototypes or anything like that we could have gotten our hands on, or is that all hauled off? Or
You've never seen a cylinder in this facility.
Okay.
only heard mention of cylinders.
Gotcha.
The only prototype in this is the prototype engine, which you now know to be rigged to blow.
Hmm.
It had looked like to Jornax that the technicians were placing explosive charges on the cooling pipes going into this.
So it's rigged to overheat, essentially, and explode. I'm going to keep up with Dr. Bonder so I do not die.
Yeah, it's a survival instinct. Smart.
Alright. What's your guys' next move from here? He's got his gear and he's about ready to just roll out. Do you have any last minute things you want to do or talk about?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I would share what information I had with the party from my interviews earlier with the orcs and the like. Just be like, the cylinders seem very weird. They were hosting some type of organic creature. They're this big, and multiple technicians worked on repairing them or helping to get them open or something like that. Or they worked on the trucks that carted them. There was about 30 in each mine. And just, everything I remembered.
Dr. Bonder speaks up and... Oh, you talked to Cal, did you?
Oh, was that his name?
Yes. I picked him specifically for his mechanical knowledge. And he starts to walk into the warehouse.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah, same.
Same.
I will tell them that I'm going to stand in front of Dr. Bonder to act as kind of like a security detail in front of him. And I suggest and he's the whole reason for our mission, so we need to keep him alive. And that's the only other thing I'll say.
Go ahead and put your guys in order, how you'd be walking down this path.
So we're walking from here to here?
Yeah,
We're,
we'll be
we're
going
going
down
west
these tunnels.
on the map.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. And it's just so I can copy your guys' formation and just plop you down on the map.
Protect the VIP. Old Counter-Strike.
Guess I'll stand here, yeah.
Crack.
Jornax has already seen this first room. But
Now the guns aren't so scary. The turrets.
again, you guys would see
I wouldn't go that
the
far.
pipes are very, very ominously placed with explosives through this window. And you might also recognize the tunnel shape to almost appear like a spaceship's walkway.
Like we're boarding a ship right now. It's the sense that we get.
It looks more as if these tunnels were designed to possibly test new structures or made to give the appearance of a spaceship.
This place is weird.
I like it.
It's a shame. They're just gonna blow it all up. Yeah, sad.
Dr. Bonder speaks up. It's not a shame. We've already learned all that we need to from these halls.
And you don't want the government to get a hold of it. Yes.
Correct. This was all highly experimental. We did our best to change the universe through travel the best we could. He looks at you all and maybe reaches out to Jornak's patch. That cryostasis that you all have to go into will be a thing of the past as soon as I am off this planet. Many people will be able to live their lives finally, traveling the stars without worry.
I like it.
And he continues walking on.
Gets lonely with everyone in cryo.
Now, the hallways keep changing and phasing into different styles,
That's cool.
but they all seem to have commonality to them.
It's almost like they reskinned the same structure or something. I don't know.
I mean, does
Like
anybody want,
different
want to look
texture,
into it?
like a different. Yeah, I'm gonna take a. I guess yeah. I'm not sure what to look for, but I am intrigued by it. Is it like the same exact structure repeated multiple times?
No.
But with different,
actually
but with
clicked
different,
twice.
different optics or different look or.
You only have to click once. I clicked twice. It's my bad.
So these has a 17.
On perception.
Engineering. is what I was
engineering.
saying.
Engineering.
Just looking at it. I was looking around.
Woo! I got nothing.
Dan would notice that a lot of this material seems older than what it actually appears to be. Certain things have been painted over or polished, but it does look like an older structure.
The whole thing, or just this part of it?
The whole tunnel at this point.
Right. I think it's.
So what's the sorry, Dr. Bunder. What's the deal? This whole place is what's the deal? This place, did y'all build this or did you find it?
He sets his bag down and he walks to the wall and gently presses a hand against it. These walls were here before the city. Before this planet was really colonized. He puts a hand against it. We've learned so much from this. And then we've altered it, changed it, and learned from it.
So, your people were not the ones that initially built this?
No. This is a ancient technology. We believe before the cataclysm.
Before civilization as you know it?
Before memory of the civilization.
Do you think you might actually be studying the technology of perhaps what was kept in those stasis cylinders?
Bonder's eyes, again looking around. Walks on you. I do not know what was in those cylinders, so I will not hypothesize. I will say, though, that this structure predates anything on this planet. And there is no mention of it in any sort of archaic records.
You think maybe it has anything to do with the gap?
He now twists his eyes, looking at you.
The
And
gap.
he just pauses. It may predate that.
I think the gap was only like 500 years ago, so something like that.
Yeah. That's still though. That's a good connection.
Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe had something to do with powering the gap, or had something to do with affecting the gap, or you know.
It's fascinating.
I guess this takes his weird little insect leg or hand, and he touches it as well. Just,
Who are these people? Who are these people?
hey, look at that roll.
Damn.
I rolled a 19.
It's the one I rolled.
If it's gap, it's like unknowable. But I'm just curious what I might.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. It is.
Yeah.
It is pre-gap.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 24, but the check is like a 54.
Exactly. It's
It-
unknowable by anyone.
This definitely seems like it was built by a highly advanced culture that was so advanced that their technology might eclipse current days.
Have any of you guys ever played Stellaris?
I have not. Oh,
It's a fantastic game. It's like a 4x strategy RTS, but it's like galaxy, like a whole galaxy. And so what you'll do is like one of the things is you'll go and explore these like planets, and you'll find like remnants of like past alien civilizations, and they got these crazy stories and things that go along with it. It just reminds me of that.
I do
because
have it, and I've played like 41 hours on it, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'll have to check back into it. I like the Forex stuff.
Same. So yeah, Heretic will continue to walk down the path, checking corners, making certain that he's safe. Just in case, with how far-reaching this government is, doesn't seem so outside the realm of possibility, especially given his own life of being hunted as essentially a heretic for Solarians, that he's probably very anxious and very cautious.
Again, after a while, the tunnelscape shifts. And on the right-hand side of these walls, you will notice some cryopods. No one is in them. They do not look like they have been used for a very long time.
I want to see if they look like human manufacturer or something older again.
Like if it's some type of technology you can recognize from a
Yeah.
from a race,
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and... what you planning on rolling?
Engineering.
Alright, go for it.
Oh my gosh.
That's the second one in a row.
And that ones that keep coming.
No, he hit a 16 first.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah,
You know what?
you keep
I keep double
double-clicking.
clicking.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing in
Fantasy grounds.
Fantasy Grounds.
So looking over these cryopods, they look like the exact model and style that ODST uses.
Okay.
But they seem a little bit older than technology, like they might have been the predecessor to the current iteration.
So does this look like maybe we're in a ship?
It, for all intents and purposes, this tunnel looks like it has been a ship this whole time, but you
Yeah.
are underground.
All right. We're on the Emoto. But is there light coming down from above like the picture depicts, or is that just...
The light is a synthetic light.
Got it.
I think Heretic doesn't have the eye for it. Like, he's just not an engineer. So I think he just sees technology and is like,
Are there any logs or anything I can pull from the consoles, or are they completely dead?
The consoles have no power running to them, but you do find a maintenance log. This
Pull it and
maintenance
look at
log- This maintenance log is on paper, of all things.
How quaint. Yeah, take a peek at it, see if there's any names that mean anything.
Go ahead and society.
Oh, yeah. I don't have culture.
Culture, yeah.
Nice.
The logs
Nice.
show technicians' names that you've actually recognized from Pathfinder Society. Maintaining and it looks like almost like these pods were used for training.
I point this out to the people around me. I assume we're still walking. I mean, we don't have to stay here.
Yeah. Dr. Bonder speaks up and goes,
Did the society not tell you that this company is the one that designed your all's cryostasis?
When you
They
say
didn't
this
tell us.
company, you mean your company, the company you work for?
I inherited this company.
Well, we're certainly due for an upgrade. Good work on that.
So you're the person that owns Freezy Pop Cryo, huh? I just had to get that joke in. I just had to.
We prefer to call ourselves smushies.
Do you have a fund
Because-
as well? A slushy fund?
Every
But,
time somebody cusses,
I like
And-
it. They have a swear jar.
next up,
And you have to pay Electrum. Not gold, not silver. Electrum.
So Heretic just looks at it and continues to lead the way. So I mean, it makes sense why the Starfinder Society would be interested in Dr. Bonder if they have a more longer. This isn't just like a quick relationship. Like this is seems like a long-term relationship
yeah.
that even pre-exists Dr. Bonder.
Yes. As you guys travel down the halls, they begin to look older and older.
Is anyone else concerned about the blood stains on the grates in the middle of the floor? Is that just me?
It could just be a red mold of some kind. I'm sure that'd be much better.
Yeah,
Bonder looks up and just points to the auto turret.
Oh,
All right.
it works.
Somebody knew about it.
Somebody learned pretty quick.
Yes.
They effed around and found out.
Anybody want to examine anything at this point?
I think I just want to keep going. I'm not a big fan of those turrets.
Yeah.
Moving on. You
Let's just
finally
hang out
start
here
to
for a while.
See the light at the end of the tunnel.
Cue Fallout music. Just want to keep going. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like,
Oh,
What,
it's weirding out. Here we go.
I'm assuming this leads to the outside, Dr. Bonder. Is there anything that we need to know? Any, just in terms of how far we must travel after we exit here?
Bonder, again with his crazy eyes, looks at you with both of them. As the crow flies, we've already traveled 2 miles.
Damn.
We will have to cross the archaic roads that have fallen into disrepair. We will be passing by a government dig site until we reach our final destination, which is an old space pad. It's in such disrepair, but this is where I've been delivering equipment to for the rebels.
Ah,
The distance is going to be vast and great. But we should be well with it. And he looks at his watch. Yes, we should be outside of the blast range. As he reaches over and touches that badge that he put on Heretic.
let's go. Now.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I want to go now.
As you got to your second now, I started headed out.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's go.
Upon exiting this tunnel, you guys find a lush green scape on the ground. Bioluminescent moss and almost seem to radiate a small amount of energy. These rolling hills are only disturbed by the cutting roadscape that goes through them. That is clearly in disrepair.
I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything challenging or concerning as far as wildlife, people, anything like that. I don't think I'm gonna find it, but I still want to
Yeah.
look around.
I'm gonna do the same thing, just because that's what that's what somebody in our position would do. Man, we rolled rocks.
Yeah, we did.
Looking out, you do not see any creatures, but it almost looks like you guys have exited a spaceship's airlock. Fragments of this airlock can be seen, and there is a rather steep and sharp cliff side going down. There's a small path that winds down, just big enough for maybe a vehicle to pass. You will see numerous treads from these machines that have been bringing supplies out and out and out that has actually dug ruts into this mountainside, as well as footprints from those technicians that have already departed.
Is Dr. Bonder essentially like the last one out?
Yes, he is.
Okay. But let's continue to hoof it, unless you have a vehicle.
Also, while you're looking around, you happen to notice that badge now has a light that is green currently.
Why is my badge green?
He looks down at it with his crazy eyes. Doesn't even move
The way
his
you
head or
talk
anything.
about his eyes, like the way I imagine it is like he has like control over, like independent control over both of them. So maybe
Yes.
like one like looks there and then the other is like still looking straight. Sorry, continue.
So to me, I think all I'm thinking of is like John Aston, the guy who played Gomez Adams on the TV series Addams Family,
Yeah.
with crazy eyes.
Yeah, Sean Astin's adopted dad.
Think of it as kind
Really?
of chameleon-like.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You wouldn't want the system going awry if we are too close to the blast, would you?
No.
Like the words "too close to the blast."
We should keep going. Let's keep going. And I'll just follow the rut that's there because it's clearly that's where everybody else has been traveling.
When the light turns red, turn around and look at the city.
Oh no.
I've been thinking the whole time it's just been like a building. I haven't thought of it like on a like what if it messes with the whole city. All right, so we'll keep walking and then eventually look around.
All right, you come across bridge, and I know I've got it reversed.
I'm gonna put my guy in front there. Yes, Dan. Together we will die in glory.
So, when you say
Go back to that.
when you say look back at the city, you're not gonna blow up the whole city, right? It's just your little operation, right? Right?
He looks at the badge with both eyes. A system that is my brainchild, my life's work, my life's accomplishment. The one thing that will change the entire universe. outputs so much power. That the archaic weapons that we currently wield will pale in comparison.
That's not really an answer to his question, though. Will this blow up just your building or the whole city?
He looks at you now. It won't blow up. The entire city will implode, being pulled into my reactor. With just a cold, dead voice.
Well, that's gonna kill everyone in the city, though, even the innocent people and the other rebels. Yes.
They've all been evacuated.
Oh. All the innocent people as well?
The only people remaining are those that are government lackeys.
Can I sense motive?
Absolutely. He seems to be telling the truth. Absolutely.
I mean, what if, like, you know, your dad works for the government, but like, you're just a kid? Hypothetically, you know.
All women, all children, all those that do not have loyalty to the government did not show up to work today.
Makes
Their
more
schedule
sense.
has been thrown into disarray. Right now, they are panicking, searching the streets for everybody, but they will find nothing but hammers.
Heretic.
Lining Main Street.
A heretic knows what it's like to be in like that position, and I think he could have only wished for that type of power, and so he's gonna like keep walking forward unless somebody stops him.
Stop.
Oop.
You hear the telltale click.
Fuck! Fuck!
I wish I learned to fly smell.
Right?
I think this is my cue.
Yes, Jordax. I have made a terrible decision.
It's engineering, right?
Yes, engineering.
Is it your people that sets
Wow,
all of these, or is it like the government? Because if it is the government, then I'm totally on board with vaporizing that whole city.
Hey, quit twitching. Quit twitching. Calm down.
You successfully disarm it.
Can I
With
put that one away? Keep it.
Yes, you can.
It's like the third mine I've tripped.
Okay.
We're gonna change your name to Mine Detector.
Dan gets back down on all fours and crawls like a bug, sniffing, looking for more mines.
Do you only have 4?
What's that? Oh, I've got well, 2 of them are used for procreative purposes.
Okay, don't drag those.
Yeah, it's often considered impolite to show those, but
I'm following him closely.
You guys seem to be
I wonder
perfectly safe.
if you walk on top of the vehicles, if that would help.
Dr. Bonder, I suggest you follow closely behind the ones in front. Maybe not too closely, but follow their steps exactly.
I wouldn't know anyway. Everything's fine. As I step forward cautiously on top of this car.
Dr. Bonder, please, don't fall behind.
Everything is going well. Everything is going well.
Don't even.
wow.
I think he
continue on.
gets off on making us nervous. All right.
Now, are you going to be staying to the tops of the cars, or are you actually walking down the car right now?
I mean, I think that's a really good idea about staying on tops of the cars. I think I'm up there, but I'm kind of like looking down, like to see if there's anything, using that height as a vantage point.
I do want to do a check before I go to the next car, if he's
Alright.
not going on it.
Dr. Bonder, you should try to follow.
Jornax does see a mine right beside the vehicle that Heretic is standing on.
Hey, Heretic, check it out. And I pointed out to him. Keep frosty, man.
Yes. And I will jump from that car. Well, actually, we need to make it. I mean, I'm assuming Dr. Bonder can even, like, do what we're doing, just jumping from car to car. Dr. Bonder, do you want to walk, or can you jump from car to car with us?
He is perfectly fine. It almost seems like he is moving sort of reptilian-like across these cars.
Okay, show off. Okay.
21. Gonna move here. Then
You
I'm gonna
would see another mine over here and over here.
watch out, friends. There's all kinds of crazy mines. And I hate the rebels. Or no, the government for this. I love the rebels.
He never did answer you, by the way.
About
Who put these?
who put these? Is this your people? Is this your people?
These have been here for so long that nobody knows who placed them.
Oh, that's fair. Sense motive.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah, I bet he is. That son
In
of a
fact,
bitch.
looking over these mines so closely, Jornax
They're
will
old.
know that they are old.
Yeah, they're pretty old.
They are what somebody would consider a legacy explosive.
It's probably been here longer than anyone we've talked to.
Mine.
Sticking to the card. You know what? Wow, we should be doing this. I mean, it probably doesn't matter too much now, but this is like Minesweeper. We're playing Minesweeper. All right, I'm gonna keep going to 4, and I'll do another perception check.
I also believe there was one there.
Everything looks fine.
Everything is fine.
Whoops.
Gonna get on top of this car. And then I'm gonna do another perception check. Everything is great.
Perfect.
It looks like there's only one way, though, correct? Like, we have to go down here to kind of go east, correct?
Yep.
All right, so then this is where perception... Okay, everyone, I have an acute sense of looking, but I need everyone's help here. 24.
You would see right below Jornax is one more mine.
Ah!
One more.
Yes, just don't step right here.
Now, this chunk that is missing from this freeway does seem to be like it was an artillery blast that has hit it. The scorch marks are visible, but they look weathered, as if it has been a while since the fighting has been out this direction. And
How long have these guys been killing each other anyway?
It's been several years. I would say somewhere 2 to 5 years. It
a
started
long
small at first, little squabbles, outbreaks here and there, but full-scale fighting, about 2 years.
We should all be careful and not die right here.
Let's
And
do
you
some athletics checks
Yeah, so you don't have to do
for
all that.
crossing this.
Yes. Yes. Oh
Lovely.
no, Jornax.
I double clicked again. Oh no,
13.
I didn't.
Okay,
15.
Can I use acrobatics instead?
absolutely, yes.
Oh, could I have done that?
Yes, you could.
I think they're the same for me, so same.
Actually, why don't I use? I should probably use my first roll, which
You
is
rolled ones for both.
yeah. I guess it doesn't matter.
Who's destined?
Jornax does slip, but I will give him one chance to grab a hold of the exposed rebar.
Acrobatics?
Reflex save.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, reflex save. Okay.
It's a good use of
No,
the
he said
environment.
acrobatics. What he said.
Did you say acrobatics?
Reflex will do.
Okay.
Hey.
You managed to grab a hold of the rebar.
And can I like reach down and pull him up?
Yes, you can.
Do I need to
Thank you.
roll for that or just free?
Give me a strength check.
Strength. That is my jam. 12.
As you're pulling him up, you do successfully do so, but he scrapes his thigh on the rusted rebar.
Oh.
Mm.
That sucks.
Ow! Damn it.
Oh, you should have been more careful.
I say as I try to tumble across.
Oh God. Hey, you know what a bug looks like when it hits a windshield?
Oh no! Crap.
Right there.
So, Jornax, roll me a d4.
Oh, fun. Okay.
This is going to
It's-
tell me how bad that you got cut.
How do you do it? Roll on this one again?
You see the little D20 in the little menu?
No, I don't.
There's an arrow in the
Left-hand
top left
side.
corner. Top left is an arrow, then paintbrush.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and if it does not get treated, you do not know what will happen.
Okay.
As for Dan,
Jump like this.
as soon as he jumps, he falls about 12 feet.
Oh! Hurts.
Oh, so I like fall through the hole here.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Am I okay? Like land on a mine.
Do me an acrobatics check. We'll see if you landed on
Again?
feet or face.
After I fell? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Sure, you don't want a reflex save?
And same modifier.
All right. Roll a d4, and we're gonna half that.
Oh.
All right. We're gonna round down 1 damage.
I'll take it.
How much
Ouch.
pride damage?
And that does Tommy now. The green
I
bar.
look down at Dan and I say, "You're a bug. Why don't you just fly back up here?"
Not the kind of bug.
We do have the same goddamn voice. I
Told ya.
I changed
Told
mine.
ya.
I just heard it. I just need to change it. Yes. Yes. I don't know. I gotta come up with a new robot voice.
Can I do a medicine check on Jornax? Because you said he was. I mean, Star is no idiot. She knows what rust can do to people with human.
Yeah. You will have to do either your acrobatics, which I think you favor.
I
get
rolled acrobatics. I got it's up there. I got a 17.
17, okay. Yeah, you can catch up to him, and looking over the cut, you do see that there is some rusted metal fragments inside the cut.
Okay. Can I? Where's my? I have a med kit. Has antiseptic bandages and instruments designed to examine, explore, and treat common ailments. Can I roll a medicine check with that?
You can roll a medicine check
Can I aid?
for the wound, but this is not a common wound.
Okay.
Can
roll
I-
a medicine check?
Can I aid?
You can assist.
I would, but I'm way down here.
19.
And I got a 16. So if that assists or not.
I will have you know that rust is also bad for SROs.
My
With that, you do manage to not only close and treat the wound and clean it, you feel like you got all the debris out of it.
Boom. MVP.
Just be careful, Jornax. Jeez, we need
Yeah, I know.
your ass.
My foot slipped.
Dan, you okay, or is it just pride?
I'm good.
All right.
No.
Are we going down or from here, or are we coming up?
Good
Dan,
question.
off in the direction, would see part of the freeway is almost collapsed like a small ramp from where the freeway has broken free. You know, like in the movies, how when a freeway collapses, part of it usually stays like a perfect ramp for just that perfect stunt.
Absolutely.
So he can egress back up to the top.
Yeah, climb. Oh.
Traveling on, the freeway seems to break away, and you find yourself in some reclaimed wilderness.
Oh, I just love when people use reclaimed stuff in their house.
What the heck are those? They're big too, or is the token sizes wrong?
The token size is alright.
Oh, sorry, our tokens aren't.
Yeah, no. Let me, stupid little map. That is supposed to be...
Do we? So if I do a,
Let me just delete and I'll put you all back down.
is this something we see? Like we can see, and like, can I roll a perception check? Do we see it, or are they hiding, or?
You absolutely do see these creatures. They are running around this water.
Oh.
It looks like they're catching little frogs, maybe.
Do we know if we need to go through them, or if we can go north and around them, or east and around them?
The road does head north.
Guys, let's not overthink this. Whoever's the
These things-
strongest, find some little thing and just chuck it, like, to the northeast there, and see if that noise can distract them.
Yes. I will, and I will pick up like a rock on the ground, and that's a great idea. So I'm gonna do it. Just throw it.
All right. What direction are you throwing it? And we're gonna need
That
you to
Pretty
do-
big throw. If it's a pretty big toss.
Maybe if we want to go north, maybe just throw it straight east or southeast. Or I guess you already said northeast. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll throw it that way.
Over here, Dr. Bonder. Stay low.
Athletics roll.
How have we been doing grenade throws?
Grenade
you
throw
sh-
is a dexterity mod. But
With
if
foot.
he's going purely for distance, you might want to consider strength.
Yeah, it's dexterity with CR5, so.
Yeah, normally it's like you try to hit a square, and it's just a CR5 to hit a square.
If you are trying to throw it, roughly about 100 to 120 feet.
Yeah, like a football. Yeah, that's doable.
I'm going to set this at 17.
I'm gonna do
And
that.
you can either choose dexterity or strength.
Oh, wait, a strength or athletics?
Either or.
I'm gonna do athletics because that gets better and strength doesn't. So pick it up, kind of like put it in my hand, and then I 10.
All right.
I don't know.
I set the DC to 17.
Yes, you did.
When you go to chuck it, you don't notice that there's a moss underneath of you. It has some slipperiness to it. And your robotic leg doesn't catch. Instead, you throw it and it clanks against the hull of this boat.
Well, right here.
Boat, all all three of the creatures look at you. But they don't do anything. They're just standing in the water.
Maybe if we don't move, they can't see us. And I'll just stand still.
Can I do
Make
a
it-
life science check? See what I know about these things.
Nobody
Good
believes
idea.
that sort of thing, do they?
May I do a life science check?
Dr. Bonder starts to walk forward, wondering why you guys were stopped.
Did you hear Bees? He asked if he could do a life science check on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're puppies.
They look like a ravenous lizard.
Do I notice Bonder's still just walking like unconcerned?
Dr. Bonder, remember what I talked about earlier? You need to assume that we don't know all the facts you know.
Ooh, good
What
idea.
are these creatures?
He looks over at you, and then looks over at the same time at those creatures. Those were once domesticated animals, beast of burdens, some would say.
Oh.
And he continues walking forward, trying to climb over this truck.
Yeah. You
I
think
guess
can
I'm
have-
gonna.
Can I have
I'm
one?
gonna- What, for supper?
I mean, like a pet.
And
Bonder
where-
again.
you
again
think
You
continues-
would never be able to housebreak those things.
Buck would kill you.
What if we all got one and we can ride in like
This isn't a pregnancy
knights
pack.
of old?
Buck
Dr.
would
Bonder will
kill
speak
you.
up and he will say, "They're called ravenous drakes, by the way."
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
Sounds super fun.
So, I mean, they know where we are now. Heretic doesn't... My thoughts on the matter are don't put myself in a position... interpose myself between Dr. Bonder and a possible threat, one. And two, keep myself on flat ground so that way I'm not, like, trying to fight in an awkward position. So, Heretic moves slowly, kind of like
These
carting...
creatures begin to hiss at you.
Hey, now... Can I do, like, the Chris Pratt, like, Raptors thing?
Sure.
Sure.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
What do you...
Or you can go with the Crocodile Dundee.
What do you want me to roll?
Ew, that's the most
survival.
dangerous animal.
Survival, sure.
Okay.
Look at that beautiful baby.
Ooh, nice
Hey,
roll, buddy.
no. I actually I use my my robotic vocal cords to perfectly replicate what I think are their sounds.
They go back to try and catch whatever's in the water as you walk.
Arrested Development.
Nice.
Yes, yes. We can go, Don. Let us go.
Look
I'm
at
not
you,
good.
you ravenous Drake whisperer.
I am one with organic life.
Hey, don't get too far ahead, Dr. Bonder.
Dr. Bonner will be like,
That's weird.
well, they once were domesticated. It's been a few years since somebody's been out here.
I could tell. Someone just needed
Those
to put...
might not be as tame as they once were. And he's quickly walking.
Well,
Heretic will be the last one. Just locking eyes with them, making like weird animal sounds that he thinks are their sounds.
It's just like
Do-
an
do a
Australian
reflex save,
magpie. You
Heretic.
have to keep eye contact with it,
Yeah, exactly.
so it doesn't swoop you.
A
Do
reflex,
a reflex
save.
save because you walked over a large patch of that slippery moss.
who?
Me. I rolled 21.
Nope, nothing happened. You managed to spot that moss were slippery this time and didn't slide down the hill.
Keep eyes locked with them. And I say, fuck you, Moss. As I continue up, making certain Ostara's definitely in front of me.
Now, as you guys continue northward, you do see a road going off to the right, away from the main, or old main road. You can see deep tire tracks ground into the earth that have been deteriorating over the years from being weathered. You've seen large piles of dirt piled up alongside this road. And you see a sign in a language you don't quite understand.
Can I try and I'll just ask Dr. Bonder, what does that say?
Mine 43.
Oh, this is remember when they told us about the mine that we would pass?
By the way, what time of the day is it right now? Still early
You
in the
guys
morning?
have been traveling for roughly... Get this far out? Because I was not expecting you to get this far out this quick.
Pros. We're pros, Chester.
Where the pros moved over.
What can I say?
It's a good thing that I overplanned.
Yes.
It's already about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
This
Dr.
mine might
Bond.
be a good place to hold up.
Dr.
For the night.
Bonder. Yes, that is wise. Dr. Bonder. There we go. I'll do that. That'll be a little bit less like scrack. Dr. Bonder. Do you believe we might need to rest before continuing on?
He looks at your badge. We've got more than enough time.
That's a yes? Question mark?
Yeah. Yes, we can rest.
Yes. How about we do it at the mine?
As you guys travel down this path, it starts to get steeper and steeper. As you finally approach a large quarry.
Hell yeah.
Now, down in the bottom of this quarry, there's remnants of equipment and tents and cots and food. There is no fire down there like this. There is no swords or anything of that nature. There is, however, drastically large mining equipment that looks like it was just abandoned here. This
Do we see
quarry
any-
goes... Go ahead.
I was just say, along with that mining equipment, does any of it look like it could be used as transport to get us moving faster?
Most of this stuff seems rusted out.
Gotcha.
It's been sitting there for before the conflict really started, because the mining operations are one of the causes of this. So it's probably been sitting there for roughly 10 to 7 years.
Let us investigate. And
As you guys walk into this quarry, it's a good
I'm staying up for
say
a little Overwatch.
a quarter of a mile wide and almost equally in depth. Down in the bottom, there is a dugout sort of cave over here. Hints and things like that look like it might have been where workers stayed, abound. There is sealed crates, never moved.
sealed
old
crates. I believe we should make camp here for the night. And Heretic's gonna start tearing open these crates. I'm just goddamn curious. So I imagine he gets out his electric scythe and kind of starts using it as a crowbar to pry things open.
All right. Real fast. Roll me a perception check.
Sure. Yes. Most of my rolls, as long as I'm not fighting in this combat TTRPG, I'll be good.
It's a mimic.
As you open the crates, you do find a lot of equipment laying around. But
Hell
while
yeah.
you're looking at this crate, you also notice a red light coming from your chest.
Dr. Bondo, it is red. I suggest everyone get down into the quarry to be safe.
And he looks at his watch. Shouldn't be more than an hour.
Are we far enough away to be safe all the way over here?
He pulls up his little wrist computer. Starts plotting. We should be safe in this quarry. I believe the depth is the reason why this went off so soon. We were supposed to be 3 more miles out. But the depth of this quarry will definitely protect us from any backlash.
There is also the cave, should we need to utilize that.
That is a good idea. Now, is everybody going to be looking for stuff for the next hour before heading in?
No, I'm gonna check the cave out.
I'll search so we can look around.
Alright. Anybody
And
that is looking around on top of Heretic's really good roll, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Let's get some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get some stuff.
Alright. So, let me pull up this document that I started today. While looking around, you find a beacon, 3 batteries, multiple different styles of armor, a rifle, several mining equipment, and gems. One would be rather interesting to Heretic. You also find sedatives, antitoxins, antibiotics, pocket linguistics, grooming moss, in fact. It looked like somebody had left some sort of grooming material there. Meteorological reader, a self-heating pot, oxygen candles, glass cutter, culinary synthesizers. You find 3 mess kits, a total of 20 hammocks, 20 cots, 40 combined camping gear, as well as multiple clothing, uniforms, and backpacks are all sealed within these crates. Heretic would also find that there is precious metals that were left behind, just abandoned, laying here. When you guys get to civilization, anybody would perceive that this is worth a lot of money, roughly around 1,250 credits per person worth. I've got it all here. I'll just copy and paste it for you.
Oh, okay. I was like furiously typing.
Cool work, buddy.
Whoa! Look at that. Oh my gosh! Freebooter armor, hidden soldier armor. That's the type of armor that I have. It is good armor. Oh my gosh! I just want to look up all this stuff. I know I've heard of freebooter armor before. It is a light armor. So I don't know what type. Freebooter armor 1. It's a level 2 armor. It gives a +2 to EAC and a +3 to KAC. If anybody would like it.
It might be better than what I've got.
Now, while we are going through all this, you guys can look up Archives of Nephis if you really want to get detailed, or you can use the compendium, I believe. But if there's no items,
Sure. Oh, that's right. I forgot that we can actually use the compendium. If nobody wants, I would like to utilize the industrial backpack. It helps me to carry more. Would you guys be cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome.
Knock yourself out.
Now, was it Yastara that was going into the cave?
No, that was Jornax.
Oh, Jornax, okay. Let me just,
That was Freebird. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely like the freebooter armor if no one has a problem with that.
And I don't know if I would take a penalty for wearing armor. I don't think I do. I'm proficient in light armor.
Yeah, we can roll off if you want. I've got an Aztec suit, but
I don't have any armor.
I mean, if I could just have your old stuff, that'd be cool.
yeah, that's fine. It's an Aztec suit 1.
Can you spell that for me? Or...
If nobody else wants it, I'd also like the glass cutter. I feel like that might come in handy.
Yeah, I could. What is the glass cutter? I couldn't find the compendium. Is that a?
I believe the glass cutter can be used as a weapon, but let me
Like,
double
is
check.
it, is it a dagger or is it like a soldering gun? Like like a laser?
Yeah, MK1 glass cutter gear. The tool consists of a tiny blade at the end of a short arm that is attached to the center of an adhesive disc. Oh, so it's like the thing.
A pizza cutter. Like a pizza cutter.
No, it's like the thing that thieves use to like cut a hole in a window. Yeah, a 1 foot diameter circle out of the glass. Adamantine alloy blades. You can cut through any glass or any material with a hardness of 1 or less. So that could come in handy.
Is there an easy way to equip this stuff without having?
If you can look in the compendium and find it, you can drag and drop it onto your character sheet. If it's not there, you'll have to manually put it in.
Yeah, I tried. I'll try again. It didn't seem to want to play.
I'll take the medical stuff, the antitoxin, the antibiotic, the sedative, unless it...
Yeah. I'm looking up some of these things too. Ooh. A glue-on shard. I'm going to pick that up. Heretic's going to pick that up and pocket it. It's a Solarian. It's like a weapon crystal. He's like, I can utilize this. Legit.
I'd also like the pocket linguist.
Yeah. All yours. I'm good. Molecular borer.
Oh, I didn't know this. Because I copy and pasted everything over to Google Documents for this, I can literally just pull up the archives of Nepis if any of you guys have any questions.
Oh,
on an item.
legit.
So
Didn't you say there was a rifle which?
I believe that was the. This. That is a small arm.
Yeah, Jordax. So I dragged the freebooter armor into the character sheet, and it just popped up in my under the equipment tab. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
So what were you wearing? What did you have before? I realized my second.
Sorry, ESTEX 1. Aztecs suit 1.
This is the rifle.
Oh, the Chorister?
No, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one.
Oh, cool. I was wondering what the Warbler was next. I'm gonna go ahead and place the because I was looking at this particular thing. It's the molecular borer, which is pretty cool. It's essentially a piece of mining equipment.
That didn't come. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Philosopher's Sting?
Mm-hmm.
That's a sniper rifle.
Yes, it is.
Hello.
Ooh, oh my.
You know, if you want to roll for the freebooter armor,
Yeah.
My second skin is actually better than the Aztec suit.
Okay.
So let's do a straight up luck D20.
Yeah, just straight D20.
Oh wow.
Let me find. Hang on.
This was a perfect way to stall you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
look ahead.
All
Can I
yours.
just-
So
Which one do you?
second skin is what I have, which should be better than your Aztecs.
Hey, I'll take that. I'm not.
At least I don't know why it's cheaper because it's. Why is it? At least it helps me better with my EAC and KC is higher with that than it is with second skin. I'm doing better than the freebooter. I'm sorry, than the Aztecs.
Ted, I know that you're an envoy, so this item might be of use to you in some fashion. The chorister.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
It looks pretty
Says
neat.
Small arms. Yeah. A wireless microphone.
It looks pretty neat. I'm gonna take the molecular borer if nobody else wants it, because that looks like I think that that could come in handy.
So how do I remove something off of my inventory?
Hit the lock button in the bottom right corner.
Mhm.
If you hit that little lock, then it'll bring up a delete the trash can icon next to the items.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing anybody complain about me taking the molecular borer, so I'm going to.
And I'm going to take that sniper rifle. Look, what was it called again? Needle?
Glass cutter.
Philosopher's
No.
Sting.
Thing.
Actually, Ted, if you want the glass cutter, it might be in better hands with you because you're more deft than myself. At least I think you are. What's your dex?
14.
Oh, mine's 14 as well.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right.
All right, I guess I'll look at this chorister.
So I can use the molecular borer as a weapon. That's pretty fun.
Oh, I think it does sonic damage.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's what is 1d4 SO. I assume that's sonic.
I think that's correct.
Yeah, because I believe that in the description it says
It's a wireless microphone.
causes exciting the molecules, causing shear force, resulting in quicker excavation instead of damaging valuable ores. So yeah, I would say that it is a sonic.
All right, I can try that.
It can easily. Are you talking about the molecular borer or the glass cutter?
I was talking about the chorister.
Oh, chorister.
The chorister, comma warbler.
Pull it up. Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, it's equipped.
Ooh. This has some interesting qualities to it. The borer, if you're a profession miner, it also has the shatter property and the unwieldy property. I am not a miner, nor am I proficient in heavy weapons, but still, it's too cool to pass up.
So, are we worried about weight? If so, I probably need to drop
Yeah.
the Aztec suit
Encumbrance.
and my old rifle,
Ooh,
which
yeah,
is
look at that.
inferior in pretty much every way.
I'll take a look at that rifle. I got long arm proficiency too.
Bulk is 2 for the boar.
For the most part, I'm not overly worried about weight, but if it is an excessive amount, we'll penalize your movement and put a penalty to reflex.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Diasporan rifle. There's
Let me
no
see.
reason.
Well, can you type it out? So I can see what it is. That might
Mine?
be able to use it. Yeah. If you're dropping, let me see it.
Absolutely.
So I wouldn't have any interest in it, like the self-heating pot and stuff, but that's just a neat, fun item.
Well, that and the culinary kit.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Rob wants
I will be the cook.
Oh God.
I have impeccable taste.
Rob, I'm sorry. Is it tactical? Is it? It says Diasporan Rifle, Advanced, Elite, Imperial, Tactical, Ultra.
It's tactical. Sorry,
Okay. All right. Cool.
it was the cheapest one.
Yeah, I figured.
Mining Jack 1. Hey, let's see what you are, Mining Jack.
You got any armor ammo for this thing? Cause
I've got 100, so I can split it off. Give you 25 enough, or you want more?
I'll take it.
All right. Yeah, but I doubled up when we were messing around. So let's see here.
The Mining Jack, by the way, is power armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I don't think any of you can currently use.
I know. I can't, unfortunately. I don't think I could even if I wanted to until level 5, unfortunately.
I just thought it was fun to put mining equipment in there.
It is. Absolutely. It's a very, like, the gear that we got is it's thematically perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Diasporan Rifle? It's battery powered?
No, it's got sniper rounds.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with the mining jack. I will. The last item I'm interested in is the meteorological reader and the beacon. But I don't really have a need for a light because I have dark vision, and I imagine I'm accustomed
The
to using
beacon is like a signal beacon.
it. Got you. Oh, so that might be coming in handy, especially for like looking to get picked up. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I
More
will
than
grab
likely,
that.
though, you would have to rewire that to your guys' frequency.
I will hold on to the beacon.
I'll take the grooming moss.
That's so funny. Grooming moss.
You took the heretic. You took the glue on, right? Shard.
I did. That's a Solarian specific item. So
Right.
he's probably
Like-
like they probably mined it out. Did not think of it.
Like I said, all valuable and precious metals, everything was left behind.
Did you add that to us already?
No, I think we do it manually. Add our credits.
Can we do?
1250 each.
Can we add the equivalent of credits right now, or do you want us to wait?
Go ahead and add it now. That way we don't forget about it.
1250.
But we will have to do something where you guys sell it.
Sure. There's a bunch of stuff here. I wish we could just sell the rest, but
right?
I can't
Um,
carry a lot
Yeah,
without
me
getting
neither.
encumbered.
Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not. I'm probably carrying about 7 right now total.
What's your encumbrance?
My encumbrance is 9. I've got a high strength. Oh, but you know what? The industrial backpack helps me with that, which is the reason I wanted it. It like gives me a higher encumbrance total or something.
When wearing a properly fitted industrial backpack, you treat your strength score as 2 hires for the purpose of determining carrying capacity. This does not stack with the effects of a consumer backpack. So basically, your strength would be calculated for weight carry with a +2.
I'm going to give it an 18 just to see what that would be. So my encumbrance would be a 10.
Wow.
And then you said +2, correct?
It's
Oh, it
to the
can
strength.
carry 2 bulk of items. Okay. All right. So my encumbrance is essentially 10 and I'm sitting at about 7. It's not calculating properly. I don't know why. Yeah.
Don't forget to set your strength back.
I did. Thank you for the reminder. I will carry I tell you, I will carry this. I will carry the extra batteries. If nobody else wants them, I'll carry the extra batteries. Because I have a fun thing I could do as an electric Solarian with those. So
I have like a shit ton of batteries already. You know, I'm carrying 5.
so that'll bring me up to 7. That'll be good. And then honestly, the last thing I could probably hold on to, which I will, is an additional set of that hidden soldier armor, just because we can sell it when we get back. Oh, wait a second. This is Starfinder. Anything we try to sell is worth 10% of the original cost, if I recall.
Oh, not half. It's worth 10%.
Yeah, so it's almost not even worth it. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody.
We'll go half. Homebrew rules.
All right, I'm for it.
Oh, this thing says charges. That means it's battery, doesn't it?
That's what I was confused about. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
The philosopher's stink says charges.
Yeah, it would be battery powered.
But the Diceborn rifle, I thought was sniper rifle. Thought it was
Used cartridges.
yeah.
There is physical and non-physical weapons in this. Go to weapons.
That puts me essentially at 9 encumbrance. I have 1 encumbrance left if need be. So I'm good. I'm not encumbered. We're all good. And then after we like raid this place, I want to check out the cave with Rababa.
All right.
Does anybody else want anything else?
You guys have gone through all this stuff and split it up between yourself. The doctor is looking at his watch, and he starts to walk up the hill slightly, just enough to where he can see over the top.
I know. Let's see the show.
The future's so bright. We better wear some shades.
Where's that from?
He gets to
That's an
about
old 80s song.
right here, and he pulls out some binoculars, but they're not normal binoculars. they're rather large for his eyes. And it looks like his eyes now are doing this. Just shaking, looking inside of these, trying to stay still. As you start to hear a strange sound off in the distance. And you see, just all of a sudden, a black light appear right about where the city is. And it looks like everything gets sucked inside. As this starts, almost seem like a vortex or a bunch of tornadoes just converging, and the sound gets so loud that it almost sounds like everything in the world has stopped. It just goes from an implosion to an explosion with a blinding black light. Darkness seems to fall for a split second.
We should get in the cave. We should absolutely get in the cave.
As material starts to shoot across the sky, as like it was asteroid strikes coming at you all. And the doctor is still calmly standing there.
Doc,
Cue
we
off
need
of
to
him.
cover.
He lowers down his
It's
binoculars and goes, "That was larger than my calculations."
yeah.
As it seems like the city is now just gone.
Oh, that doesn't feel right.
He slowly starts to walk down. Walking past Heretic. Walking past Dan. He looks back with his eyes, not his neck. You all might want to follow.
Yup.
Doop 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 doop. Oh, Danny boy, come on. The pipes are calling.
I'm going into the cave.
I'm going to the cave.
Alright, as you all enter the cave, and I'm trying to learn how to do dynamic lighting. So,
That is the hardest thing in a VTT for me.
I'm just going to drop you on this layer and see if it works.
I believe in you.
Everybody clap.
And
I don't believe in you.
I don't either.
Oh.
No, dynamic lighting sucks. We don't have vision.
Nothing. It's as dark as Beasley's soul.
How do we do vision? I forgot. I think you have to do it like right click, left click on the token. Maybe like right click on it.
I think I just double click on it and bring up the token settings.
Yeah, I can't even see myself.
Well, we can't change it. He can change it.
Alright. We'll just go as if there is darkness in this cave. And I'll pop you all down right here. So, you are now in a dark cave that was dug. It looks like the material has been pulled out of this area. And then the walls, you start to see around you little circular shapes.
Can it? Okay, I still can't.
No, we can't.
Okay,
But,
okay, cool.
But you pretend like you can.
Then let me just do this.
What are my... I'm actually curious. I think I can see in the dark. My senses.
Yeah, I've
How's
got
that?
dark. I've got
I
dark.
think I have
vision.
dark vision too.
I grabbed that as a alternate racial trait, I
Alright.
believe.
You guys
Is
should
there
be
a
able to see now.
spot for that on your character sheet?
Or
Hey,
I think I
yeah,
got
we can
dark
see.
or low light.
Yeah, we don't need it now. Yeah.
No. Just pretend it's a dark
Okay.
cave.
Sure, it's very dark in here. What do we see on the walls? Wall.
The walls
It's a-
closest to you look like equipment has dug it out. But there might be one or two little circular shapes in the wall right beside you.
I eyeball it and see what it looks like.
Is it?
Looks almost like somebody took a core sample right out of the wall.
Okay.
But that's not what it is. That's what it looks like.
It's the cylinders. It's totally the cylinders. I think
said it looks like he's dead. He's not really dead.
Heretic, yeah. Like I imagine he like imagines how big the cylinder was told to him, kind of like approximates it, and I think that's kind of what he's thinking. And he'll say as much. He'll be like, "I believe this is where they found some of the cylinders," and he said there's like a couple right next to us.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh.
I've got the mining drill. Why not? Why not like approximate how far apart they are and then like try and dig in a hole right next to it and see if we can find our own cylinder?
All right.
The borer.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Do I want to roll high or low?
We're going high.
Come on, high.
Wow.
No, a D100 he said.
Got a 7.
With that roll, you start to hear scampering and scattering around.
Uh-oh.
You've obviously never used one of those things before.
Look, I am new.
Jesus, did you not watch YouTube before you started trying to operate this?
Look, there's a few switches. This one says on. You put it on, it should be on. That is it.
No, you're holding it upside down. That switch says no.
Son of a bitch. And he like
That's
turns
so
it
good.
upside down and he's like, God dang it, you're right. Why did I push the no button?
Nice.
That's good.
Do you guys investigate deeper into the cave?
Oh, hell yeah. I heard skittering. I'll find
Dr.
it.
Bonder, do you know what lies in this cave? Remember, we don't know as much information as you.
This is just an old mine.
Any
Will
idea if
you,
they're
will you be safe here at the entrance of the cave if we explore a bit more?
I think I would be safer inside the cave. And just as soon as he says that, a piece of debris, looks like a toilet, hits the outside of the quarry.
Let us all go into the cave.
Yes, deeper's better.
Well, at least that person remembered to put the lid down.
Let's all go into the cave. Everybody in the cave.
Is there a cave?
No, I wasn't planning on this, but with that roll, I have to. And these are just too perfect.
Uh-oh.
Roll me a perception check, everyone.
Beep beep boo.
Perceiving. Right there.
Oh, Dan.
Oh,
Dude, Dan.
Dan.
man.
Dan
I-
hears this.
Rob's
scary-
got the excellent rolls.
I am done with the one.
You're on a roll.
You do no joke.
That's 3 rolls. 3 ones tonight.
Dan,
Or is it 4?
the man, can tell exactly
Your new
how
name
many
is
of these creatures and where they are.
Radar O'Reilly.
Dan the boy
You can
Taylor.
hear 10 different sounds inside this room.
What was that?
Dan can hear 10 different sounds around this room just skittering around the floor. And they almost sound insect-like.
Is it your cousins? Family reunion?
That's super racist. They might be though.
I speak in pretty clear Sheeran to Dan. These fucking guys, am I right?
Because of that nat 20, and he gets a chance to warn you all, you guys get to act without any turn order from the beginning.
Oh, you mean no surprise round from them? Ah!
You get the jump on every one of these creatures that has just woken up from your drill.
Everyone, quick!
I think Dan should get to go first with that amazing.
They're here, and here.
How big are they burrowing out of the walls?
So these are an interesting creature. I read up about them, and let me try to grab one of their tokens.
Excuse me for the yawn.
Gift D.
Ooh, they look cool.
They look like crab people.
People.
Dan, Heretic looks behind himself at Dan and goes, I have some friends who are Sheeran. Some of my best friends are Sheeran.
Wow.
I just give him a nod like, that's enough. We're good.
Now, one more comes out, and it is much larger than all of the others.
Of course it is.
There's 10 of them?
These things are rather... I've got something for them.
How large are they?
Let me see here.
Are they like the size of a slug or perhaps the size of a cylinder?
No, they are not the size of a cylinder.
Okay.
They look like... they have an exoskeleton with 20 segmented legs, front-facing pincers as long as a slit runs from the creature's head to the midpoint functioning for eating and birthing. And these creatures use its pincers to hack edible material apart. Legs to sort shovel chunks into its maw, which fully grinding point. Various diet craves a certain type of material. Doesn't say their size, but I think they look to be the size of a 55-gallon drum would probably fit one of these creatures if it coils up inside of it.
Like a man. So human-sized. Are they humanoid?
They are not.
They're beasts. They're not even. No reasoning with them. Fun.
Wow. And now I'm the racist one, huh? It's no reasoning with these things just because they look like beasts. This is Starfinder, bees.
Not that they look like beasts.
Anybody roll me
They are beasts.
a what is it? Culture?
I will roll it. I have culture.
I thought I did, but
Oh.
Yeah, I had a better roll too.
All right. Right away, Heretic would know that these creatures are Keefax.
are we messing up our stream?
They are sometimes captured and tried to be trained for illegal farming. They are also known for consuming toxic waste.
Crazy.
Fun. So shall we roll initiative and let me go first, or I mean, just so we
Yeah.
keep track of everybody, or
We will roll initiative. Yes. Go for it.
click on your tokens, everybody.
Let's
Yes.
roll, Ricka, roll. Roll, Ricka, roll. Actually, I can actually do roll, Ricka, roll. can't I always feel weird. It's like I'm stealing their thing, though.
Can you pay for it though?
Yeah, I mean, it is free. Yeah, I guess I should just not worry about it. I will roll.
Frank. So, with the stream now being all messed up,
Boop. Yep.
I don't know Darwin's derp. Is this a person?
Yeah,
Is it
Darwin's derp.
Nuber?
Darwin's derp is a friend of mine.
Hey,
Did my initiative come through?
you
I
click on your
have-
token.
I have Scrack,
No,
Yustara, Heretic.
Yeah, you didn't click on your token. It looks like. That's
So
why it
what do
didn't
I-
pop up in that he can add you manually.
Yeah.
I got you.
Should we kick Darwin's derp from the Discord chat?
You
Yeah.
should definitely kick me.
All right, but hey, you can watch this on Twitch. He's actually streaming. You can see
So-
how you've messed up all of our windows.
no, no. Yeah, we use the Discord to align the cameras for the stream, and so
Son of a bitch.
it's okay. You didn't know, man. You're
Oh,
cool.
hey,
You just wanted to come in and say hi.
I didn't get to meet you, so hey, man.
Yeah.
Derpy's
Oh.
in the name.
Derpy's in the house.
Nah,
They
you
don't
didn't
call
know.
me Derpy for nothing.
But how about we touch base in about 30 minutes or so? Fair enough.
Yeah, you can get you can give me the Darwin Award.
Sounds
All right, guys,
good.
Have fun.
All right,
Thanks,
sounds
buddy.
good. See you in a
Nice
bit,
to
bud.
meet
All right. How do I add somebody to the turn order? Because I've been trying to figure it out.
you. Right click their token, say add turn.
Oh. And you got a 15.
Yeah, 15.04. Thank you.
Ah.
And don't forget to sort.
Yep. Since I got to sort again.
I feel bad. I didn't know if Derpy Darwin was a bot.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a buddy of mine. He's a buddy of mine from our old Counter-Strike source days. And so,
Nice.
so we reconnected recently, and I was like, I've got this thing if you'd like to check it out,
Fun.
TTRPGs. And he's like, sure, I'll give it a try.
All right. Each of you get a initial action. We'll start with Dan because of that roll. But then we'll go in
yes.
Heretic, Jornax, and Yustara.
Ooh. Gosh. Okay. I'm just going to. What's the range on that spell? Sorry, I had all this time to look. And I didn't. The range on the spell is close. That's not very descriptive. No, come on. What does close mean?
As far as 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 levels you have.
Okay, so basically 25 feet.
You have 2 levels.
Okay,
That's
so
30 feet.
30 feet. I look at this one over here and like,
Oh, you just stop right there.
oh no, I can't because you're not humanoid.
Oh, I
This
need to
won't work.
change the combat music. I'm sorry, guys.
That won't work because it's not humanoid. Son of a
You
mother.
do have a shiny new rifle.
I do, and I realize that that rifle probably won't work as well because it's. No, I'm going to share the money from that rifle. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my other one instead, and because I've actually got better range, and I'm going to shoot the one that looks different. Because this one's not unwieldy, I can fire it twice. I'm going to fire at this just gentleman crab person. With my azimuth laser rifle. Full attack. That's gonna be a double. Or am I able to full attack? Because this is like a surprise round. Or should I just do a regular fire?
It is up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to full attack it.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that looks different. Down
The
here.
different
That's a terrible roll the first time. Wow. A 2 and a 14 to hit. Pew 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 pew.
Everyone look out! There's a bunch of these things. This one looks a little different. Boo boo.
A 2 definitely will not hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
Minimum
14
damage too.
does not hit.
Ooh. That's my turn.
Was Heretic not supposed to go first?
No, because my initiative, my
Oh.
perception, you let me go
Alright,
first.
alright.
Yeah, this is your all surprise round.
Gotcha. Sorry.
But now I guess Heretic can go. We can go in order, maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna use this new ability I got. So all of a sudden you see electricity crackle like all around Heretic as he whips out his scythe, and he is going to straight up charge. Now, should I go for one of these little guys, or what do you guys think? Should I go for the big bad and just try and keep him occupied?
Well, listen to your heart.
I think Heretic would then do well. My gut instinct is to protect this guy, so I want to protect from the peripheral threats. So
yeah.
he just like charges like in an instant, like he's like there in front of this guy, and he bullishes him right up against the rock, the wall that he just like burrowed out of, like just like shoulder checks him. And so that's going to be 2d6 electricity damage with my Stellar Rush ability. But it's reflex for half. So he needs to make a reflex save, and then I will do 2d6 damage. So here's my 2d6. 3. Just throw me a reflex save. And the reflex save is going to be 10 plus my wisdom modifier, so it's at least 12. It might be more.
He got a 9. Well,
3
plus
damage.
110. So 3 damage.
Okay. So 3 points of damage. Electricity damage, if that matters. But that will be the entirety of my turn.
Let's see here.
All right, Jornathan.
You're next. Are you there, buddy? Rob, are you muted or?
Can't hear you, Rob.
We might have to come back to Rob.
Mike is messing
Oh.
with me, he says. All right,
All
well, while he's trying to fix that, I'll take my turn.
Attack
Oh.
big bad guy. So he wants to attack the big guy. As well. All right, here comes Jornex, the strong but silent type.
Not silent.
He's a man of action.
Ooh, that's a good strike, though.
Not good enough.
14 missed earlier.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, on the
Are
big
you
guy?
attacking the big guy?
That's what he said, big bad guy.
Oh, even his EAC? Because I was attacking his EAC if it matters.
Even his EAC.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, we should clean up on
These
these other
are
guys.
a armored creature.
All right, take out the trash.
But first, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
All right, so then Yostara gets a her turn, right?
Yep. All right. like. First, I'm going to attack this one over here with my new chorister.
Oh, fun. Oh, that's a good idea. Like maybe it'll shatter their shell or something.
Oh, it has a better range than my other weapon. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool too.
So she lets out a nice scream like, "Hurrah!" And I'm going to assume a 21 hits
Oh, baby.
21 hits.
for 3 sonic damage.
Which one were you attacking?
This one right here to the one in the very northwest corner of the map.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We got you now, buddy.
Sorry about that.
You're good. It happens, yo.
And then as a move action, I'm going to shout to the crew, "All right, everybody. When you hit the big one right between the chitinous joints where the plates come together."
Awesome.
You know, so everyone who gets who attacks the big bad guy gets to add +1 to their attack roll.
Legit.
So that is now Jornax.
Mine again?
Wait.
Oh.
Can we go back to the top of the initiative order? Or
Everybody's had their surprise round?
Yes,
sir.
All right.
yeah, Jordan
So now this creature. Let's see what its movement speed is.
I'm nervous about the big guy.
I'm nervous about the 10 other guys as well. that'll bite you quick.
He'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he just runs towards you all. And all the while he is charging towards you, you see a strange glow from his exoskeleton.
Good.
Does the doctor get initiative too? Does he have abilities to fight?
Dr. Bonder, let's take a look at him.
He's gotta be packing something.
At least his old noggin.
His old noggin. He's like, I foresaw this happening. All of you are inferior for not knowing that this would happen.
I mean, let's get him on the turn order.
He's trying to get a little edge. If his life is in danger.
I have nothing but contempt for all of you.
Spend every resource to try to keep this guy alive. He could try
Yeah,
to
right.
help.
Thunder, help.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of your turn.
Bees, will you do me a small favor?
What's up, Bucky?
Will you move your webcam just a little bit so you have a little bit more headroom?
You mean higher up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm standing up now. I was sitting down when we started.
Oh, gotcha.
I moved my standing desk up. I didn't move my camera.
That's smart. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
All right. The creature's turn is now over, and next it's Harry's.
Heretic sees this thing charging, and he's going to use his crazy new ability again. Just Stellar Rush as a standard action. He just gets to, he's just going to rush right into this thing, and he wants to also, get it. So he's going to use the same 2d6 ability on it. So he needs to make a reflex save, and I will roll 2d6 damage. Nice. 9, and he has to roll a reflex save for half.
That would be a 13.
Oh, plus. That
Okay,
might be a pass.
that might. I still have to look at, but it might. I have to find out exactly. But
your
that's
DCs?
that is
What's
the
your
charge.
ability called, Chris?
Stellar Rush. I have it there. The issue is is ascertaining what my DC is.
Your spell DC.
I know it's at least 12 because I'm thinking 10 plus my wisdom modifier, but I don't know if it increases like with every level I take, you know? So I have to find that out really quick. But I'll look that up, and either way, I smack him a little bit.
Smack that lich up.
My DC is 15.
What's your wisdom score?
Plus 4.
It might be 11 then. If that's the case, 13. I don't know. We'll see.
Whose turn is it now?
Well, if we are waiting for Heretic,
The DC is equal to 10 plus half your Solarian level plus your modifier. So it would be 13. So he would save for half damage, which means
All right.
I would not get the bull rush attempt at the end to push him an additional square. But the damage happens. So 4 points of
the
damage.
is 4.
All right. These attacks, man.
Oh, and I attuned to electricity. My apologies. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Right on. We get a +1 to hit this guy. There's so many bad guys in the here now. The waste a turn.
I was hoping to squash one, but
Frank, can you roll me a just go reflex.
15.
Okay, you're good.
All right, so it's Skrock now.
Yep.
Okay. Skrock is going to God. Skrock is not that brave. I guess I'm just gonna keep firing my laser rifle. I'm gonna try to take one of these other guys out.
Wise.
Well, it's just the modifier is just so low. I'm afraid these things are all gonna be hard to hit.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit, mister.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full attack for the top left guy here. Oh
Top
shit.
left?
Yep, fail. I mean, I'm sure. Is there EAC lower than 6 or 7?
No.
Yeah.
Those
Yep.
full attacks really hurt.
Well, even if it was not that, I only get a +3, so.
Yeah. Those full attacks.
Better than a
really hurt.
-4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trust me. Those full attacks hurt you.
Yeah.
All right. So is that Dan's?
Yeah.
All right. Jornex.
I'm going to go after this guy right here. Just kind of try to winnow down a little bit.
All right.
So
Nice.
That hits. And
B does stand for blunt, doesn't it?
yeah.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That's a rough damage roll, man. Bad
Yeah,
luck.
tell me about it. Attitude E6. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all for Jornex?
Can I take a step
Yeah.
into here? Just kind of close up so he doesn't get flanked as easily.
Absolutely.
There we go. Hey, Doc,
Alright.
you might want to get the hell out of here.
I'm having these
Go
act
outside.
as small groups. First.
Fair.
Yep. You. You. This is the only one that can reach you. And it will. I wish I could roll off this character sheet. Alright. D20. Yeah. That's gonna be a total for 23.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
For 1 damage.
Woohoo! Got it.
Alright.
What did it do, by the way? Did it bite? Did it claw?
Claw.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
it is Yostara.
Thank you. I'm going to attack this same one up here in the northwest corner of the map, like I did last time. 15.
Hit.
Okay.
This thing looks like it's kind of really dazed and phased. You can see that his exoskeleton's already starting to shatter.
You in the main one or one of the other ones?
No,
this one over here.
this one.
Gotcha.
And then, I'm going to take a step right here to kind of protect our bail bondsman. The bondster. And I'm done.
Yeah. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
This one that is got cracks in his exoskeleton, you can see sort of a green glowing ooze coming out of it. And it's looking like it's not doing so good. Gonna come at you with a claw.
Hey.
For a total of 6.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. Either AC.
So as it's running and it's just as weak as can be, it swipes at you. But it falters and doesn't make contact.
Nice.
And Dr. Bonder. On these character sheets. Bonder is going to target the same one Yostara has been targeting. And we're gonna... That is going to hit and finish it off.
Good deal.
Awesome.
Nice.
One down.
By the way, how does my little wimpy one look? The one that I hit.
The one down here?
Yeah.
He's got cracks forming all through his shell, but the blood is, or green glowing nose is still staying intact.
Okay. So almost like maybe Sonic Attacks did a really good job on him. On the other guy.
I think this is more. You can surmise that these things just ain't that strong.
Swarms.
Thank God it's not a real swarm.
Yeah.
Alright, and the main guy's turn. He just got rocked by Heretic.
Fight me! Fight me!
And he's gonna come at
that's
you
broke.
with a claw.
Yes. Come at me with your pussy claw.
You say that, but this claw's got a insatious plus to hit, so unless you're... Does an 18 hit?
Against KAC or EAC?
Casey.
My KAC is 19.
Damn.
Yeah,
So-
I get my shield out in front of me and I align it to him, so I manage like it hits the shield and kind of knocks me back a bit.
So he's dazed by you just coming in and charging him. But
All right,
he takes a swing, misses, and now it's your go.
dude, I'm gonna try and do a full attack action. Let's give it a try, baby.
right.
Like glowing sickle in one hand, shield. Like I mentioned, it like pushes him off. Like takes the sickle, tries brings it down. So this will be 2 sickle attacks for a full attack. This has a +1 to each of them, so that'll be a 9 and a 4. Continuing my terrible attack rolls in combat.
As Heretic just swings wildly, this creature kind of like buckles under it in Matrix style, and then fades to the side and gives him a little love tap on the cheek.
I don't like you. Not at all.
Alright. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Alright.
Full attack.
Dan the man.
Yeah.
You
I
do
thought
another
with it.
full attack, Brandon.
Dude, it's mathematically more likely to hit. It is. It's 1 attack at a +4. I'm sorry, 1 attack at a +3, or 2 attacks at a -1. I'm not gonna hit if I attack twice.
I think a dual attack is a -4.
No, it's a total of it's a -4 from my maximum rating, so it's a total of -1 for me.
Yeah, I
Um,
hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a 4 minus my max attack. Anyway,
Alright.
so it's really, it makes more sense to double attack because, yeah, it still sucks. I want to use spells, but I don't have that many.
You did
Use them.
first.
I know.
What about
What
the
I'm saying is,
sleep?
I feel like I'm gonna need them to save people's lives. And also, none of them are humanoids, so I can't get in their heads because they have stupid, shitty insect crab brains.
Hey,
Um,
there's still brains you can manipulate, maybe.
Nah, apparently not.
Actually,
have
can
to
you
be
do a? Did you do a life
humanoid.
science check?
I asked if they were humanoid. I guess I could.
They are not human.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my spells require a humanoid target.
They
So
are
keep-
considered a vermin.
Keep firing this laser rifle
Vermin.
full blast
would-
at the next one to the southwest of where I am.
This one?
That's that's the one. And miss. See, even if I had rolled a single attack roll, that would have been a 9. That's what I'm saying is shit rolls are shit rolls. It didn't matter what my
But
modifier
do you
is.
know?
Well, I'm just
do you
saying
know that
the
a 9
di-
is a miss?
A 9
yeah.
is a miss
Okay.
on these things.
I'm just
So-
saying the dice gods don't like full attacks here.
Yeah.
This isn't Pathfinder 1E.
Alright.
True.
Jornix.
So I'm gonna assume this rifle has a rifle sling, and that I'm doing the normal thing of having it on my shoulder. So I'm going to use a free action to drop it. I'm going to use a move action to pull my semi-auto pistol, just because of the range these guys are, and I'm going to attack this one right here.
Alright, go for it.
And it will obviously not be a full action. Not because of any discussion they're having, but because I had moved. That doesn't matter though, because hey, looky there.
That is a
1.
nat 1. Roll me a d100.
Yeah, do we have to use dice in this game, guys?
37 in a row.
Does dice really get in the way of the game?
Let's
don't
just
they?
go full narrative.
Just a bad miss.
Chester, this is like.
creature will get.
I'm not
will get a
crazy though.
+1
We
to hit you.
roll ridiculously low in this game for whatever reason. Like it's crazy. I rolled 2 attacks before nobody was in the game today because I was like, I just want to see if I'm cursed. And I got like a total of a 19 and a 22 on subsequent attacks. I'm like, okay, good. I feel like I I have the capability of rolling the full scope of a D20, not just between 1 and 5. But then, yeah. It's crazy. I
This
believe in
creature
us.
that you attacked will get a +1 to hit you for this turn.
Beautiful.
Alright. This minion group. Alright. We're gonna go with the claw.
Oh,
Each
shit.
of them. Alright. That is a 16, 16, and 11.
Against who?
Jornax.
I think 16. What else? 16 and 11.
Yes.
The two 16s hit.
Okay. You will get
My butt kicked.
Ooh, they rolled good on the damage. Total of 9.
All right. I'm still in.
You're still in the green.
Still in the
SP.
green.
By the way, you did get that 1 hit point back from that medical
Okay.
treatment.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I just never found a good time to ask. Thank you.
Alright. That is their turn. It is Yastaris.
How much damage did you take, buddy? A good
Me?
amount? Yeah.
I'm still in stamina.
Okay.
Kill these things.
It's just a little winded.
Okay. I am going to shoot at this one here.
Right.
Just take a couple steps right here because apparently Dan needs protecting too.
Yeah, it's fine. You just can't hurt anybody.
My attacks. Rah! Ah! Oh, biscuits.
Nice
A
try,
9.
buddy.
See, if you did a full attack, you would have gotten another dice roll out.
Hey, man, I've hit more enemies than you have. in less rolls, I might add.
That does miss.
Okay. And I took some steps, so that's my move and my standard, so.
Oh, you guys killed the other one in this group. This one will attack Yustara with a claw for 20.
That hits.
And that is going to be 2 points of damage. And
Okay.
the other one is attacking Dan for 24. Nat 20.
Yeah,
since
all right.
Since it's unnamed.
Oh, what kind of attack was this?
Claw.
Yeah. Gonna be double damage then?
Yeah, 4.
Only 4? I'll take it. Won't argue with that.
Dr. Bonder's go, and he's going to shoot at the one in front of Dan. And he's going to do a full attack. That first one misses with a 7, but that 21 will definitely hit for 2 points of damage. As this thing staggers to the side from that shot. Next up is the one minion group that have yet to go. And that is their go. The big guy's turn though, and we are officially at 12:30. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to finish one more round?
Brandon, this one's kind of on you. You're the one who has to get up. At
The rounds are
ass
going
crack
pretty
of dawn.
quick. The rounds are going pretty quick. We'll do one more round.
Yeah, and it's only it's 11:30 for us. So
Yeah. Well,
All right.
we'll make it
Battle
a
of the
little bit later in
Wills.
each one.
19 to hit. And it's going after Harry.
Absolutely. You said 19 to hit. That'll be a hit
Yep.
on the
All
dot.
right. That is going to be a total of 7 points of damage.
Okay. Green bubble is stamina, right?
Yep, green is stamina.
Okay. Cool. Third round, Heretic is fully attuned, so he is going to use his his electric or energy revelation destructive discharge. So destructive discharge, just so that we're on the same page. When you're fully attuned as a standard action, which I'm doing, you can deal 1d8 electricity damage plus 1d8 per Solarian level. So in this case, it would be 2d8 to one creature, fortitude half. So it'll be against the guy that I'm currently engaged with. And then I will be no longer attuned. So I need you to make a fortitude save for half, DC 13, and I will roll 2d8 damage.
He's got +7.
And okay.
Half.
So that'll be half damage, 4 points of damage to the guy that I'm engaged with.
How much damage?
4.
4.
So I think
No,
that's a
the will save is halved, right?
yes. I'm sorry. It was a total of 8. I was already having it for 4 because it was a
No.
total. I rolled 2d8, got an 8.
He failed his will save then if the will is halved.
Oh no. The DC
damage is half.
The damage is
Oh.
half. The DC is 13. So I'm assuming because you said he had a +7.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would only be 4 points of damage. And
Okay.
I'm not. You know what? I'm actually going to use my move action to move. Shoot! I'm going to move. I'm going to take a 5-foot step here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn. Trying to interpose myself more between the Dr. Bonder.
Dan's turn.
All right. Is casting spells provoke in this game?
Yes.
Fun. In that case, I'll take a guarded step away from my friend.
You'll be fine.
And toward Dr. Bonder. Yeah, I'll be a guarded step this direction. And I'll look at the main guy. And I just realized you don't have to be a humanoid for me to cast this spell. As I just plant my weird buggy appendage at him. And I just twist as I cast Mind Thrust.
Mind thrust.
Try to get in his buggy brain. He needs to roll a will save, DC 15.
Will save DC 15. He's got +4.
Son of a bitch!
God dang it. He's throwing rocks.
What's that like?
I'm like,
You
fine, I'll burn a spell slot. This is gonna be powerful.
You still do half.
That's
So
fair.
roll 2d10.
I did. You take 5 points of damage there.
5 points.
Psychic.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of
Mind damage.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Burn up that spell slot.
You're next.
All right. Are any of these 3 damaged?
This one definitely has cracks in its shell.
All right. Well, then he's my bestest buddy for a few minutes here.
My Huckleberry.
That's right. There we go.
That will definitely hit, and it kills him.
Yay!
Poof, poof, poof.
And I think I'm going to stay right where I'm at. And that's my turn.
All right, it is these creatures' turn. The ones that is standing beside Jornax. Move to the character sheet. We're gonna do a claw. These things are just mindless creatures, and you just came into their home.
Miss and miss.
Those are with a +4.
Oh, then is that KAC or EAC? Doesn't matter. The 8's gonna miss no matter what, and then the 11 will hit no matter what. So
Okay, so this one here will 1d6, 2 points of damage.
all right, still in green.
And that is their turn. It is Yostar's turn.
Thank you.
Fireball about right here would be really nice. Just saying.
Right?
If I only.
I
could.
am going to use my new improvisation. And heretic, clear your mind. Visualize and attack.
Visualize an attack.
And
Yes.
you recover 7 stamina points.
Oh, that's
Nice.
perfect. That puts me back at max stamina again. So he's like, all right, yes, I got this. Starts kind of like Rocky and
Sweet.
Rocky boxing.
And then I will take a is it guarded step
Yeah.
back here next to Dan the boy.
Dan the boy. Doy the boy.
These things will step forward.
Yep.
One attacking Yostar, one attacking Dan. The one attacking Yostara gets a 15, and Dan a 14.
That hits me.
A 14 would miss my KAC.
All right. Yostara gets hit for 2 stamina.
Gotcha.
Dr. Bonder decides to take aim again at the one he shot before.
Which one's that one?
That would be the one in front of Dan.
Okay.
Anything fun you can do?
Implode it.
You know what?
What's that? Talk to me, buddy.
Talk to me, Goose.
Talk to me, Goose.
Thank you. Someone had to say it.
It was just,
Just go with
It was
pistol.
right. It was right there.
yeah, kind of had to.
No. No joy there. Moving on.
Get him!
Did Dr.
he
Bonder miss his
finally-
attack?
Yeah. These
Bummer.
finally join the fray.
Oh man.
Yeah.
One going for Harry, one going for
This
Jornax. First one going for Jornax.
This is
16.
not going well.
16's a hit.
And the one going after Harry definitely misses. As this claw comes at Harry from this creature that just arrived, it swipes him for 3 damage.
It hits me, that. You mean me?
Yeah.
Okay. I am officially into hit points.
As you see blood just start to come from the scratch. And this thing's been going toe to toe with Harry. It's gonna come after him with the claw.
Probably is gonna hit.
13 plus, I think it's 7? 11, yes.
20, then that's a hit. Yeah, that's absolutely a hit.
Mm-hmm. Does a
1d6 plus 4. You only get 5 damage done to that new stamina you just got back.
Hey, you know what though? That's awesome. I'll take it. All right. 5. All right. So I get hit and I go, all right, you son of a bitch.
And that is the start of the turn order, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get up in a bit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Wicked Jester.
Yep,
Thanks,
yep, yep.
buddy.
Just to let you guys know, if you hit these things once with a good attack, you're done.
Yeah. I figured they had a low HP.
The only one that has anything worthwhile is the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of why I tried to interpose myself, because I figured he's going to be the one dishing out damage. A grenade. Yeah, we need a grenade right now. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Well, no, that's...
Save it for next time, buddy.
Yeah.
You have 2
All
weeks
right.
to think about it.
I've got 2 weeks to think about it. All right, you guys.
And no other games to worry about, right?
Yeah.
No dwarves to kill in prison. No.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk.
All
That's
right.
one-
All right,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.
Good.
Well, hopefully you all had a good night.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Definitely did.
And those that stuck around to watch us, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining.
We appreciate you.
Good night, guys.
Later.
Night.